We're gonna gamble.
Roger. Got a little camera out and shit. About, oh yeah, he's like the best.
So after our 6-hour flight, we finally landed in Hawaii. After the airport, we went and got to go pick up our car we rented from Turo. It's got like a little Bronco. Thought it was gonna be good to drive around. After we just went to the convenience store at 7-Eleven to get a quick snack because our check-in isn't until 3 p.m. And if any of you guys know me, my favorite thing to eat from 7-Eleven are egg sandos. After that, we continued our big back journey and went to one of my favorite places called Masubi Cafe. They have a ton of different assortments of masubi. We also went to this cute little gelato place that had so many cute, unique flavors. It was so good. Our check-in was still way too far along the way, so we went to North Shore. The waves here were so big, and I actually lost my slippers within 20 minutes of being on the beach. After the beach, we went and got poke at Poke for the People. This place sells out of their flavors really fast, so make sure you go pretty early. We headed back to Waikiki to do some shopping. Today is my second day in Hawaii. I just got brunch with my friend. I actually threw up because I think the goat cheese I ate on my avocado toast was bad. So I just yacked up everything this morning. So now I'm eating like my 20th spam masubi. Yesterday we were like going around everywhere because we couldn't check into our hotel until like 3 p.m. So we literally got here at 6 a.m. got a rental car, drove to North Shore, and then we went shopping for a little bit. And I think I'm gonna go back to Chanel today because I bought a wallet because I just lost mine. I want to go see if this other Chanel store has different options because the one that I got kind of looks dull. And I mean, I know like the leather is supposed to look like that, but I'm gonna go to the one here on like the strip area because I went to the one in Ala Moana yesterday and they didn't have a lot of selections, and yesterday was Black Friday. Not that Chanel has any discounts, but it was just really crazy because it took us forever to even find a parking spot. I didn't even realize it was Black Friday yesterday. So yeah, we're gonna go check out the Chanel store nearby our hotel today, and then I think we're gonna go out and club tonight. And I'm just so weirded out because whenever I go clubbing anywhere else, even in LA, I find it so odd to be there because usually all close at 2. And like growing up in Vegas, like we all get to the club around like 12 or 1 and we stay until like 3 or 4. And you could like drink all night if you want, but everywhere else I just feel like you can't really do that. Okay, I'm still like new to vlogging again. I haven't vlogged like for 2 years, but honestly it's just so weird talking to a camera again because I don't know, I just feel weird. I haven't done it in a long time, but in reality I should just be ugly in my vlogs. My guilty pleasure ever since I was a kid was Spam. So whenever I come to Hawaii, I just go to 7-Eleven or Spam Masubi Cafe and I just get like so many of these because they're so good. They're so good. Standard clutch wallet, but I just feel like it's a little bit big, but I don't know, maybe I'll keep it. I also got these new earrings from Chanel yesterday. So cute. After we went ATVing, we just went ahead and got some dinner at this Wagyu place near Waikiki. Next, we got some lunch at Pioneer Saloon. I love this place a lot. The best thing I got here was the mochiko chicken. They use a different kind of butter or oil to fry the chicken, so it gives it a more savory flavor. But it's super quick and convenient, and definitely it's a go-to place if you're ever here in Hawaii. Finally back home, and I guess I just want to close this vlog. There's some things that I took away from my trip. I love going on vacations, but honestly I think this year I've had a much better time balancing my life. I'm a very busy person and I enjoy really being busy, but honestly I just feel like these past couple of years of my life I've just been so busy. I don't really remember a lot of the, you know, precious moments I've had, I guess, just because all I ever have been focusing on was on work. There's obviously nothing wrong with working, but I think this year I've been really slowing down a lot and figuring out what like I really want to do in my life, and also what really means the most to me. I've been fortunate enough to spend more time with family this year, and just turned 25 this year. I'm halfway through my 20s, and it's a very special thing, and it's also a very scary thing to kind of come to terms with. I'm still so young, but I think one of the biggest struggles I've ever had in my life was all of my friends are much older than me, which obviously means that they have had a lot more time, you know, to focus and work on their life, and they obviously have much more to show for than myself. And definitely I know it's not but I guess one of the biggest struggles I've ever had to deal with in my life was just I don't know how to balance sometimes of being an adult with all of the responsibilities that I have taken on in my life, because I did leave my family house at a very young age. I was 18, and then I moved to LA all by myself at one point, and I just like went through a lot of challenges, obviously being on my own, because at one point I wasn't okay with my family, so I didn't have a lot of guidance within, you know, my early 20s. And obviously now that I'm much older, I have, you know, learned a lot of different lessons in the past couple of years. But I think it's just been difficult for me when you're surrounded by so many people who are successful and they have so many things to show for in your life, that you almost, I don't know if it's just me, but I just feel sometimes like I'm stuck. And I guess that I don't know how to balance being an adult a young adult with many aspirations of myself, while also balancing of how I should still be a kid, because no matter what, I still feel like I am a child. And you know, I kind of had to take a step back in my life this year and reevaluate and think like, I don't want to miss out on the years that I am able to go travel and I'm able to, you know, experience my life to the fullest. And I don't know, I've just been like in this loop of trying to figure out how to balance my life, because growing up, especially in like Asian families, like we don't really speak about, you know, our feelings, like guiding through their emotions. And just like growing up, it's kind of like you go to school, you get a good job, you like graduate college, and you know, you have a stable job. And I guess I just never took that path. And you know, my family dynamic wasn't the most stable, and it wasn't supportive, and not in a bad way. I think my family loves me a lot, but I definitely didn't take the traditional route that many, you know, young Asian kids do. And I wouldn't have it any other way. I got to experience so many things in my like younger years, and I think that I started vlogging again because I don't know why, but I feel like as I get older, I don't remember a lot of things in my life anymore. Like I am just always like so on the go that like I can't even remember half the things that I've done last week. And I really had to think to myself, I was like, maybe I'm just like not a very present person. I'm kind of really happy that I started vlogging again, just so I could really document my life. And I have a physical copy of all the things that I've achieved and like the things that, you know, I'm going through in my life, and just maybe little daily reminders that, you know, life is not as horrible as sometimes I perceive it to be, because sometimes we just get, you know, overwhelmed maybe with all the emotions of life and all the responsibilities we need to handle. But I was really appreciative of going to, you know, Hawaii this last week. It was a good reset for me. I got to really just dive away from my life, and I didn't look at any emails. I didn't really respond to any of my friends, and it was just really nice to feel present in life for once. And I grew up in Philippines, so I naturally like am in love with like the water and like warm weather. And it was just nice to also get away from the colder, like bluey weather from LA or Vegas. So yeah, I just hope I stay very consistent with vlogging, because I'm not gonna lie, vlogging and editing videos is a lot of work, and it's not as easy as people think to even put a 10-minute video that's actually entertaining. But honestly, I kind of just want to do this just to document my life. So I'm just really excited to be on this journey with everyone here on YouTube. So yeah, I'll see you guys on my next vlog.